Peace and blessings, motherfuckers. It's like, nah, but what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mystic, and I'm here to just chat with y'all for a little bit. Today I got something in the mail that I'm really proud to show you guys. It's not just this. It's not just this case, but it's what's in this case that I gotta show y'all, that I'm really proud to show. Yup. We did it, y'all. We fucking did it. After 5 years, I just got this shit in the mail today. Not the case, but the actual degree paper. We did it. We fucking did it. For those who have stayed with me since 2018, or whoever came at 2019, 2020, 2021, 2, 3, even this year, just thank you for sticking with me, man. I don't know how many more times I could just say thank you. I think I've said thank you like way too many times. Do a drinking game how many times I said thank you. But no words can, fathom how grateful I am to finally have this in my hands. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in order to just even obtain this thing. It's not just a piece of paper to me, you know what I'm saying? I know some people, it just seems like a piece of paper, it's just your name and then your degree and everything like that. But this is, the journey that took to get this fucking thing has been arduous, has been tedious, has been just crazy. It's been devastating. If you guys are unaware, I was a visual arts major. I was a graphic designer at first, and then I had to switch my major around December of 2022 into individualized studies because the niggas at the art department was not fucking with me. They wasn't fucking with my art. They wasn't fucking with me as an artist, and they weren't giving me a chance to try to grow. They wanted to put me in classes that I already took, that I passed, in order to see if they could remedy my shortcomings as an artist, instead of just recommending me Skillshare or any other site to kind of help, eliminate my, flaws that I was as a graphic designer. They, fucked up my schedule. My advisors were not the best. I was retaking classes I already took. I was there in that department longer than I actually should have. And I was just surrounded by people who didn't have my best interests at heart, who pretended to care about me, who pretended that they were there for me, that pretended that they really give a fuck about my art, but really they just came there to insult me and to put me down each and every single day that I came in. I put in the work, I put in the hours, I sketched, wrote down notes and everything, and just tried to come up with the divisive plan to pass and to do the courses that my professors wanted me to do. But every time, bro, I came up, every time I came out, every time that I showed up, it just wasn't enough. And that's kind of just what that experience boiled down to. I just felt like, and even just in my friendships and just life in general, I just felt like I was just never enough. I switched my major. I was very devastated because I failed a class, and I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. They told me, listen, you can't take this class more than 3 times. You gotta have to switch your major, otherwise you gotta pay out of your pocket. And I wasn't gonna do that because I ain't got the cash on me. And I fucking, I swallowed my pride, and I was like, fuck this department. I ain't gonna, put up with y'all bullshit no more, and I'm gonna do this shit. I just want to get out of there. So I switched. It was much more of an easier time at that department because I got to pick my classes and shit. I still did art classes, I did a digital illustration and I did ceramics, but, for the most part, I got to kind of curate my own type of classes and my own courses that I wanted to take. I took jazz appreciation. I took a couple other classes. I took jazz dance, which was really fun. I took a Native American histories. I also took marketing, which I thought was a really good class for the most part. I took a lot of fucking classes that I was genuinely interested in, and I kind of felt like at that time it was an experience that, damn, I kind of wish that I lived through since freshman year, instead of putting myself through all that back and forth trying to fight with advisors and professors and this portfolio review, spending money, large amounts of money in dividends on just trying to pass the class. It was a arduous time, but I fucking made it. I did it. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of patience, it took a lot of faith in myself and God to get to this point in my life, and I can't be any more proud. You know, you guys saw snapshots of me throughout this course of my life. You know, I was either in my mom's crib or I was at school at the dorms, and it was just completely sporadic. I had no fucking plan of what I wanted this YouTube channel to be. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. I knew I didn't want to be a fucking lawyer or engineer. As much as I do like, you know, math, I was not fucking with science. I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to be a content creator. I knew that I had a vision. I had an idea. I had, you know, dreams and aspirations and goals and ambitions for this shit. You know what I mean? I wanted to change the world, just like how Tyler the Creator, just like how Kendrick Lamar, and just like how Earl Sweatshirt, Anonymous, Little Sims, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, Beyonce, all bunch of artists that came into my life changed my life, and how they helped change my perspective in life. I wanted to, you know, kind of be that light for somebody else, and that's when Black Rose came out. And that took years of my life, man. Real life situations, real life events, and that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg of what happened into my life. That's just a snapshot. Same thing with this YouTube channel. I just wanted to kind of just express how I was feeling. I feel like a lot of times in America, I feel like black men always get the lowest common denominator, even though we're so high up as far as everything else. But I feel like mental health wise, I feel like we're not always viewed as, you know, some people that should be on high priority. You know, we just wanted someone to talk to. We want somebody to reassure us, to support us, that, you know, to help enlighten us. And there was not a lot of people in my life and just other people around me that was there for me. I was there for, you know, the people that needed them the most. And 9 times out of 10, I had to kind of rely on myself. I had to, you know, pick myself out of the mud, out of the grubble, and, you know, kind of like, you know, be a spark of inspiration for myself, no matter what I did, whether it was like, you know, a song that I did, or a verse that I did, or a voice recording that I did, or a sketch. I don't give a fuck. Me walking outside, taking a picture, or just, you know, just singing, or giving advice to somebody, or listening to somebody. I had to be there for myself, be my own therapist, be my own cheerleader, be my own, you know, content creator, be my own editor, my own graphic designer, my own photographer, my own musician, my own songwriter, my own journalist, my own spiritual guru. Everything. I had to do everything from the top down up. And I'm not saying there were people that were not there for me. There were definitely some people, but majority left. Some people did not keep their word and fucking left me and did what the fuck they wanted to do anyway, and used me as a liability. But even still, you know, I showed all that in my art. I showed all that in my videos because I wanted you guys to know that this shit ain't easy. And I know there's a couple of other people who are just like me, who are afraid to talk about these things. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a brother growing up. I had a couple of male role models, and they upped and left it. I don't know. I don't really talk to them like that. Only a few, maybe my godfather I talk to, but that's it. And I wanted to just kind of be an advocate to a lot of people who were just afraid to just speak their mind. And I'm just glad that this platform that I use was a gateway to kind of be able to express my emotions. Same thing for Black Rose. Like, Black Rose took so much, you know, courage and so much confidence to get that project out. Like, I had to spend so much money on, you know, sessions and fucking mixing and mastering, and just, you know, dealing with really bad engineers who ripped my pockets apart, who wasn't good communicators, who were just not really seeing the vision of what I wanted in my art, and who just kind of like, you know, took my art as a joke and just kind of prioritized other niggas instead of me. And I had to continuously prove myself to people that, nigga, I can rap, I can do this content creation shit, I can do this editing shit, I can really be an entertainer if I really wanted to, if I put my heart and mind to it. It was definitely a weird experience just being on that campus, being a fish out of water, and not having, you know, nearly, you know, the support system that I really wanted. I wasted a lot of time with a lot of women who clearly did not give 2 fucks about me, who just wasted my time, used me as a crutch to help their, you know, whatever their little fucking drama or their little situations, where I was, you know, the poster boy for that. I had to be the boy who cried wolf every time that I went through a situation. I went on social media just ranting, crying, you know, pleading for friends and being desperate, not having the words to walk away from the situation, putting myself in situations and circles that was not beneficiary for me in the long term. It took a lot of, you know, healing. It took a lot of, you know, reading the Bible. It took a lot of journaling. It took a lot of therapy sessions. It took a lot of losing friends and losing loved ones throughout the years, and people that I watched for years, you know, seeing their careers crumble, and seeing people's lives, you know, skyrocket, to kind of like realize what I wanted to be in life. I didn't get a graphic design degree, and that's fine, but I goddamn left with fucking something. That these times in college were not only the best times of my whole entire life, but also the absolute worst times of my fucking life. I'd be a goddamn liar if I didn't say when I was at Virginia State University, I had the most terrible fucking time with advisors, like I said, financial aid, SAP appeals, housing, dorming, dining at times too. Even the people there are some fucking weird shit. Just one minute they your fucking friends and we all cool, the next minute they blocking you, they unfriending you. How we go from a I love you to a user not found, you know what I mean? To a I'm proud of you, that I've always been there for you, you're gonna do great things, to a, you know, damn, when I actually need something for you, my nigga, you ghost town, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? You Casper the fucking ghost. I had to come into my own as an individual and realize that the world is not always black and white, that there's complexities to these bitch ass niggas that I meet, and that I had to fend for myself most of the fucking time. Just a little about me, I'm not like financially doing the best. I would say my family's not the wealthiest. You know, they did enough to kind of get me into college, especially my aunt. I want to say thank you to my aunt and my cousin, Ebony Bell, and even Paul. I appreciate you guys always for being a support system for me. Even if you always got into arguments and disagreements, I always appreciated you guys. But, you know, there's parts of my family where I even fell off with cousins. And, you know, I look at my mom and my sister, you know, and the lives that they live, and I said to myself that I wasn't going to live that life, being in the house, not doing anything with their lives, being miserable, being upset, mad people who just do anything and everything to manipulate and gaslight and destroy everyone's lives and make their lives centered around others. My mom did not, you know, I wouldn't say, she doesn't really respect me. She respects my sister a lot more. And, you know, she threw me under the bus so many times. She talked about me in front of strangers, and she had report cards for me. She abused emotionally, verbally, and mentally abused my grandmother and my aunt. And I was like, fuck that shit. You're not finna do this shit to me. You're not finna, you know, let me be a slave and manipulate me how you did my sister. I'm gonna, you know, get an education. I'm gonna graduate from high school. I'm gonna graduate from college, and I'm gonna show you that I can really do this shit without your fucking rule. From a place I live in Mount Vernon, New York, there's a lot of niggas that don't make it out. A lot of niggas who become scammers. A lot of niggas who just stay at their mom's house. And there's nothing wrong with that, but niggas that just don't do anything, who just be all about yap, but not about action, who not about getting this money, who not about hustling, who not about sacrificing hours and days just to, you know, get to what they want to. And I did not want it to be that type of nigga. I grinded hard to get the accolades that I deserve, you know, from going to those meetups, to, you know, getting over 2,000 followers on Instagram, to getting over 300 followers, subscribers on YouTube, to getting over 3,000 on TikTok, and just so on and so forth, meeting all these celebrities, Brent Fayez, Steve Lacy, Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, Mavi, Mike, you know, Megan Thee Stallion, and so much more, you know, people that I've been wanting to see my whole entire life. Like I got to see Ari Lennox, you know, for all, you know, my uncle, and even other people that have passed away, Etika and Justin, Anissa. I know y'all gonna be very proud of me for what I've been able to achieve from this short period of time. Even when sometimes my family doubted me, I still was like, fuck that shit. I'ma still be on my own purpose, be on my own timing, be on my own fucking shit. And guess what the fuck I did? I achieved everything that I wanted to do. And no one can take that shit away from me. If y'all only saw the things I went through in Langston, at Moore, at Gateway, at Whiting, at Quad 1, NX2, they put me in a fucking trailer, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They prioritize all these freshmen and shit. You know, I'm supposed to be out of here and shit. You putting me in these trailers, nigga, and you telling me these freshmen are in the senior dorms? Are you kidding me? Food poisoning niggas. Y'all niggas at the fucking counseling center and shit, putting all these wellness days when honestly that doesn't really help niggas out. Like thinking that they advocate for people's mental health when they really don't. When y'all niggas put me in a psychiatric ward because I needed help, I needed someone to talk to, I needed a friend, and guess what y'all niggas did? Y'all niggas turned on me. Y'all motherfuckers spit on my face and said, fuck your fucking, your help, what you want, what your wishes are. You gotta be with these middle-aged 60, 70-year-olds who are actually crazy in the head. I just wanted attention. I was desperate. You know, I just wanted friends. I just wanted compassion. I just wanted mercy. I just wanted, you know, support. And niggas couldn't even give that shit to me. I had to be there for a week straight. I live with just nothing but women. You know, I have nothing but women friends most of my life. I didn't have a lot of like male friends, to be honest, because a lot of niggas kind of did me dirty when I was with, you know, in relationships with people. A lot of those niggas kind of did me dirty, grimy, talked about me in front of my face, fucking backstabbed me, betrayed me while I was dating these women. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, you know, when I needed them the most, them niggas, you know, just wanted money from me. Them niggas just really wanted to just yap their goddamn mouths. Them niggas is selfish. Them niggas is carnivorous. Them niggas is blood-sucking demons, vampires. And don't even think I'm not, there's a lot more shit I could say about the women too. Emotionally abusing niggas, you know, self-sabotaging niggas as well too. You know, niggas could, you know, you couldn't see the vision. You didn't want to see the vision. You know, you left me for niggas. You listen to your best friend more than me. You know what's, you know, so cool about revenge is success is always gonna be the best revenge, no matter fucking what. I could have outed these people that I just said. I could have dissed them. I could have actually, you know, said a hit out on them and fucking, you know, called up niggas to deal with them. I could have dealt with them myself. Fuck it, really. I could have, you know, outed them out. I could have done that pussy nigga shit. Went on group chats and just, you know, spent hours and hours talking about somebody. You must really like me. Your name, you really must like my name in your mouth, and you must be on my dick heavy if you're really talking about me in this kind of capacity. But I said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep my head down, and I'm gonna keep on persevering, and I'm gonna keep on, you know, trying to do the best that I can, so that way I can make a better living for myself. I wanna just say thank you to everyone, to every like, to every comment, to every subscriber, to every follower who's been here for me, the real niggas, not the fake motherfuckers who just come out of nowhere pip-papping into my life. I'm talking about the real niggas who've been here for me since high school. I know I was on some bullshit at times. I know, but only because I was hurt, only because I needed help, only because I was just tired of how the world was treating me. And sometimes I needed to look deep within myself, and I needed to also help myself instead of, you know, hopping in and out of relationships and friendships like it was hot potato. You know what I'm saying? You know, picking the people that was actually going to really care for me, who was really going to, you know, look out for me when hard times, and when I was at my melting point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's truly next for me, to be honest. You know, you guys know I have to talk my shit. I ranted. I'm not gonna lie, I ranted. I didn't really have a plan. I didn't really know what I wanted to say. I was just talking out my ass just in the moment since I did get this shit today. But I had so many, you know, so much bubbling emotions. Just from college that I just needed to just get that out. And I wanted to make this video as well too when I did actually graduate, but I wanted to wait until I actually got the physical damn thing in my hands to really make a video. So there it is, 5 years worth of hard work in my hands right here. You can see it in print, it's on wax, it's documented, it's on my transcript. No more, don't ask about no doctorate, no masters, we're done. I gave everything in those 5 years. You know, if y'all niggas still want to hate on me, go the fuck ahead. I don't give a shit. All right, I got this shit tatted on me not too long ago for my 24th birthday, and I told myself that I wasn't gonna let anybody, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, to make me feel like I was powerless ever again. You know, when I lost people, I told myself I'm like, you know, when my aunt told me that she was proud of me, when certain people told me that they were proud of me, that's cool. But, you know, am I proud of myself? Did I put the work in to get to where I needed to in life? That I might have cheated, you know, use Quizlet and, you know, chat GPT. You know, sometimes did I, you know, copy off of niggas at times, you know? Yeah, sure. You know, did I, you know, did some deceitful things that I, you know, maybe said certain things to people that, you know, didn't, sure. I'm not saying I'm a saint and I'm an angel in this situation. I definitely did my dirt, but I do what I had to get what I wanted. Because in this cruel world, if you don't make the sacrifices, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life, period. And that's my lesson to y'all niggas. Understand, your decisions in life are never the wrong decisions. If you genuinely think you're making the right decision, then that's your right decision. People are gonna say, you know, gonna tell you what you need to do in life. I say fuck them. I say do what you want to do in life, but also take into consideration what they want for you too, because they also just want to see the best in you. But you ultimately have to decide what you want for yourself, okay? this I from Kendrick Lamar, this symbol from Simple Butterfly, this album fucking saved my life. From all the conversations I had with friends about this album truly saved my life. And from this day forth, I'm not gonna put anybody behind, like, above me. I'm the only person I'm putting above me is God, because he's the one that made this happen. He's the one that put me to college. He's the one that kept me alive. He's the one that gave me good health. He's the one that looked after me even when times were tough, because he knew that I had a bigger plan ahead of me. All right, not to take anybody else's credit. You know, I always appreciate people who put me on, who, you know, was in my life for a minute. And, you know, if who that needed to leave, they needed to leave. Maybe I just was toxic in their lives, and I understand that shit. But the people who really, who really, claim that they were there for me, but really when shit hit the fan, where the fuck were you at? Them people, they can get the fuck up out of there, because they just really used me. But still, I put myself first through all of that. I know I'm just saying the same shit at this point, but I just wanted to get this video out. I just want to say this is a new fucking beginning for me, for Jovan Andre Cole, for Mystic fucking Wolf in the building, cooking beef with the goddamn steak, nigga. And I'm still cooking that steak, motherfucker. There's still albums and EPs I want to do. There's still videos I want to make. There's still photography things that, pictures I want to take of people. There's still much more things to capture in this world. I ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these dreads, don't let this dyed hair, don't let these earrings, these slits, this tattoo, and don't let my physique fool you. I've been through some shit, but I got through that shit. And you can get through that shit too. Be yourself. Always be yourself. Don't worry about what these niggas is doing. If you need to take a social media break, if you need to take a break, do it. Only the real niggas who fuck with you are gonna hit you up, they gonna call you. They're gonna hit you up for an opportunity to maybe work for them, or you work with them. I don't know. Be nice to people. Be nice to yourself. Be kind and generous to yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people out here dying. And there's too many people who don't say, I love you, until it's too late. So always give credit, give inspiration, give thanks that you are still alive. Even forgive your enemies. Give people who did you dirty too. And learn to live with that shit. And empower yourself through it. All right? This is it. That's my testimony. I could have said way more, but this is it. This is the journey, 2018 to 2023. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for these past 5 years. For every ear who listened, for every eye who watched, for every voice who I tapped. Thank you. You truly saved and changed my life, and I'll never forget this monumental chapter in my life. So onwards to better things, onward to new things. I'll see you niggas. When I see you, I'm gonna get my car, I'm gonna move out of Mount Vernon, New York. I'm gonna get me a beautiful wife, raise some nice kids, and die happily ever after. The end. And I'm gonna keep thrifting. I'm gonna keep exploring the world. I'm gonna keep making albums. I'm gonna keep doing all this shit that I said I was gonna do, because I have something bigger planned ahead. And I'm not gonna let nobody stop me from that dream. If I could do it, you could do it too. Believe in yourself and know that you're enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I love you.
Peace to everybody.
Spread love.
Stay blessed.
Peace.
God bless. We love y'all.